Good morning, guys. So we're at Big Willow right now, and unfortunately my car has decided that now that we're here, we drove 7 hours to get here, it's decided that it does not want to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and start some electrical diagnosis on it and see if a wire has come loose. But when I prime the car, there's no fuel pump. So we're gonna go ahead and start going through all the wiring, and hopefully I can get it fixed before the first session. So just went out for the first time here at Big Willow. I've never been here before. I don't know the layout. I made a mistake of not sitting at a sim for a few hours because, one, I have no idea where I'm going. Two, some of the guys I'm following and trying to learn from have also no idea where they're going. So I'm kind of just learning as I go. I believe we have 8 to 9 sessions today, which is awesome because that gives me plenty of time to do setup changes as well as, really learn the track, all the turn-in points, where I should be throttling. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing at all right now. I went out so far and we did kind of like a scouting reference lap just to see, I don't know, just to go out there and drive. And we did a 134, which is a laughing stock time for this car, but we'll get it down as we kind of learn, the layout. But so far I had a small issue with the wing. I unfortunately left it too much angle. I started out with 6 degrees, which was a mistake. I should have started out lower and worked my way up. We dropped it down to 3-4 degrees angle of attack, and it's starting to look a lot better, a lot more reasonable. It was just overpowering the front arrow. The front arrow isn't huge, it's just efficient. So I need to match the efficiency with the rear wing without, stalling it. But I don't think stalling is going to be an issue with this wing. It's the Bimworld, I think, GT whatever race wing. We're going to keep going, making the adjustments, and then we will see how the laps go. So we just came back off track. I keep saying we because me and my car is a human being, but we did some pretty good driving and the car handles absolutely incredible. The swap I did to turn the AOA down in the rear was 100% the right call. It corners absolutely flat with no understeer and no oversteer unless I drive it poorly. Otherwise, if I drive it smoothly, the car is very responsive and the car is very keen to turn in and have a lot of grip mid-corner high speed. Unfortunately, I did cook it a little too hard on the exit of turn 2, I believe. I got some dirt over the wheel and I messed up the splitter a little bit, which, considering how unforgiving this track is, I'm very happy that I walked away with the car intact, and I've definitely learned a few things about that corner. We clocked a 125.9 followed by a 124.5 that could have been, but unfortunately that's when I overshot turn 2. I'm gonna clean up the splitter and kind of bend it back a little bit, make it a little smoother. Do a few little bolt checks, make sure everything's okay, make sure the tires aren't punctured, and then we're gonna go back out and keep pushing for more. So just came back from another session and I'm absolutely ecstatic at the way the car and I performed for a few laps. We were super great. The car felt extremely planted, extremely neutral. It's the best it's ever felt in my opinion. And we did some pretty good laps. We ended up with a 123 flat for this last session. I thought it said 122.9, but I was wrong. That was my predicted for that lap. I know it's got more in it. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna push for a 122. Right now I'm just gonna be grilling some hot dogs and just taking a little break because it gets very tiring driving this car.